Christine had given me permission in November of 2020 to speak with therapists and ask them why they were suggesting no visits, or whatever. But she wouldn't give me the fucking names of the therapists, so I kept asking her, but she gave me the fucking addresses, okay? So I try to call them. She threatens me with HIPAA and says I was trying to impersonate her and trying to change the appointments and blah blah blah. I was not. Okay, so fucking in I think March, I'm in Chico. I'm stuck in Chico because I just keep finding out things and I have to stay there because of the court stuff. And I was like, okay, well, she gave me the addresses to the freaking clinic, and legally, since I am the mother, even if it's not a non-custodial parent, you still have the right to know about the medical and everything of your child. So I was gonna go and I was gonna address the issues or the concerns that were in my head at the time, and still in my head. Not in my head, but haunting me, So I had gone there, and I went to the wrong building. I went to the sister building. It was like for troubled youth or something. And then this guy was like, "Can I help you?" I told him I was looking for Butte County Behavioral Health for youth or for children. He goes, "Oh, it's a building over there. Let me walk you over there." I said, "Sure." So he goes and fucking walks me over there while my friend Jeremy freaking drives the truck around. And as soon the guy's name was Daniel. He's like I said, he was the director of the other building. And we were walking, talking, laughing a little bit, And then I stopped in my tracks instantly because I see this white car. I'm like, shit, is that Adam? I don't know because I only met Adam once, I've only seen one picture of him. So I was like, is that fucking Adam? And then when Jeremy comes around, he sees me. I turned around, and the director asked me what was wrong, and he acted like I needed the protection because he's seen Adam there, like. I started explaining it to him, and Jeremy came around, and I was like, "Is that Adam?" He's like, "I think so." And so I knew Ivy was in the building right there. But no matter how hard it was, I just turned around. I said thank you to Daniel. I got in the truck, and we drove away to the other side of the building. And that's when I made a phone call to the clinic, and I said, "Hey, I didn't mean to come here when my daughter was here. My name's Michelle, and blah blah blah. It was sheer coincidence, but I was wondering when she's done, could I speak with you? About some concerns that the guardian gave me permission to." And they acted like that I was a monster, man. They acted like I was fucking the devil, trying to freaking kidnap my kids, hurt them and shit. Well, Ivy never saw me, okay? And later on, I find out she made a police report saying that I was stalking them and trying to command the kids back. That's what Adam was saying. That I was demanding the staff to give my children back to me, and I was trying to abduct them. He told, according to Christine, that's what Adam said. And if that's the case, then why the fuck isn't Adam raising the concern, Like, Christine was fucking 45 minutes away in Red Bluff at the time. Anyways, I have no idea this is happening. I didn't know she filed for anything. Nobody told me anything, despite how many police officers I spoke to, etc. Freaking, I even went to the investigator to address these issues because CPS wouldn't fucking help me. They wouldn't help me. So I was like, oh, last resort, investigators is probably not a good idea, but I'm going to try. And I talked to him. He's like, oh, the incident that occurred. I was like, what incident? Because it's like a month later or something. I'm like, what incident? He's like, you went to the behavioral health? I was like, oh, yeah, I didn't mean to be there at the same time. I had no idea about this restraining order, and the investigator still didn't tell me. He knew about it, he didn't tell me. I don't find out until much later. That's a weird story there. Anyways, what was I saying? I don't remember what I was saying now. Alright, okay, so I go to a paralegal in Oroville, and I leave this long letter about what was going on, because I need her help, I was just explaining everything. And I didn't have any tape, so I used this, deodorant sticker, and I taped it to her freaking door so she could give me a call back. I guess it had taken that note 2 months to travel all around Oroville with the wind, and it landed underneath State Farm Insurance door, and they faxed it into the police. And it was just parts of a letter, so that it looks like kidnapping, blah, blah, blah. It just looked bad. And I get a call from Oroville Police Department, or an investigator there, and he's the one that actually informs me that there's a restraining order. And I'm like, what the fuck? So, yeah, on Chico's investigators report, fucking Julio Quinones, motherfucker, he states this police officer told him their suspicions I was living in my truck and homeless, and um, that I had told him that something that my sister kidnapped him. I didn't say anything like that. I didn't say anything like that. So what the fuck? And I have to write him a letter too. Oh my god, fucking anyways, so I still don't know about it until then, and that's when I think a day later or something is when I had the termination of guardianship hearing, and Josh was there, and I hadn't seen Josh in 8 years, and I see this girl come up to me, and she goes, "Are you Michelle?" And I'm like, "Yeah." She's like, "You've been served." It's this fucking little ditzy ass motherfucking broad ass bitch. Freaking goddamn. She's like, she told Josh that she has oh yeah, I told you, a mentally unwell child because she got raped. Oh my god, they're such idiots. Oh my god. That's another story too. Fuck. He has no reason to be doing this to me right now, other than selfish fucking reasons. He knows his daughter is not like this. I mean, like, fuck, I sent him plenty of videos, and, you know, he knows that she's hyper and not like zombie, but anyhow, sorry, I get carried away when I speak. Freaking, so they served me, and then in April, I think it was April, I go to the hearing, and they do a continuance, and so, when it's continued on to, like, another month or two, I think, May, yeah, it was in May, and Jeremy and I drove all the way back down to Chico, and freaking, okay, before that, my mom and I were told by the clerk, both of us were told by the clerk of Butte County Superior Court on 2 different occasions that the hearing was going to be held at 8:30 a.m. I go on Google and their official web sheet, and they both say they don't open their doors till 8:30 a.m. So Jeremy and I, we made it there about 8:20, and the doors were open, and we're like, what the fuck? And the bailiff had told us the hearing was dismissed. And I thought it was on my side, because I was like, oh, fucking cool. No, it was a dismissal, like, they dismissed me. And, yeah, because they held the hearing at 8:10 instead of 8:30. Fucked up, huh? And that's how that was obtained. Yep. Pretty pathetic, huh? It's like, wow, I really just do not have good luck, dude. This past year and a half has been hell. I don't know how I'm still living. But yeah, sorry I blab so much. I'm kind of really tired. I'm just so fucking mentally exhausted, dude. Oh my god. Fuck. My potential lawyer, a lawyer that I spoke with, he wants $2,000 a fucking month. What the fuck?